Yeah, that's right. Welcome in. Welcome back, folks. This could be exciting news, or you could think it's nothing. I'm not sure what to make of it, but it seems like Notre Dame's close to an NIL Breakthrough edition of the Always Irish show. I don't know. It's a bunch of fancy words on a paper. See if you can make any sense of this as we get into it. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm excited to do this show. Maybe it's progress for us. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'm glad to have you here. I appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps me as well. Notifications on. That way you're alerted every time a new episode drops. I know you don't want to miss it. Twitter, search bar, Always Irish Rat. Always Irish Inc. Emails, alwaysirishnd@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want me. You can locate me. The call-in line, 312-988-15. You tell Johnny all you've heard and seen about the Irish. Fighting Irish Wire. Booty-doo-doo. You type those words in the computer, Notre Dame stories come out, and then you read them, and then you know more about Notre Dame football. That's how it works, folks. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. I saw this on Twitter, and it caught my eye. Unless I'm not understanding things, and unless I'm interpreting this letter incorrectly, it looks like Notre Dame might be getting some big-time NIL stuff together. Here's what I'm going to say about this. Let me show it to you, actually. Never mind. I mean, for once, I'm just going to read something instead of running my mouth. Watch this. Tell me what you think. I'm going to read this here. It says, this came out for Brady Quinn on Twitter yesterday. Friends of the University of Notre Dame become sponsor of Notre Dame Athletics. And it says, Friends of the University of Notre Dame Incorporated, a collective working to bring NIL opportunities to Notre Dame student athletes, is announcing its collaboration with Notre Dame Global Partnerships. Now I'm getting interested, people. Now I'm getting interested. Let's look at this. We're so proud to be able to work with the tremendous organization and board of directors at Friends of the University of Notre Dame, said Vice President James Rohr, Director of Athletics Jack Swarbrick. The work of this organization is critical in the pursuit of national championships, and we couldn't have found a better supporter of that vision. Lastly, a tremendous thank you to Brady Quinn for his dedication to this endeavor to create opportunities for our student athletes. Founded in 22, Friends of the University of Notre Dame is a standalone 501c3 registered nonprofit, and its vision is to provide NIL opportunities for Notre Dame student athletes while advocating for and advancing charitable endeavors on a local, national, and international level. We're proud to work with Notre Dame Athletics through Friends of the University of Notre Dame to further advance, empower, and enrich Notre Dame student athletes to be a force for good, promoting the charitable causes they're passionate about, says Friends of the University of Notre Dame founder Brady Quinn. Recently, Friends of the University of Notre Dame elected new board members to join its efforts in providing a breadth of leadership, fundraising expertise, operational excellence, and a deep engagement with the University of Notre Dame. On this list, some names you'll know: Jordan Cornette, ESPN guy, Notre Dame basketball guy, Pat Eilers, everybody knows that name, Brady Quinn. But then you got big hitters on here. Reyes Holdings chair. Like you're getting in here to some big time money, big time businesses. All right, blah, 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 blah. Global partnerships. Okay, so you get the point here. What I'm trying to go for is I'm trying to point out the global part of this. Unless I'm misinterpreting this, this sounds like what I asked for the day after the courts ruled that NIL was legal. I came into this room the day after I read that court ruling that said NIL was legal. And I said, Notre Dame needs to create a global network of connected Notre Dame donors, alums, business people sitting in these executive suites at these companies all over the world big money, big opportunities for our players. This was the logical way for Notre Dame to do NIL. I just don't get why it's almost 3 years late, 3 summers late. So this makes me feel good because it looks like I'm getting exactly what I wanted. That global database network of all these important, influential, powerful Notre Dame people, the decision makers, the money makers, the money movers, and all combined under one wing, all pulling from the same end of the Notre Dame rope to get this done. This looks like what I'm looking for and what I've been asking for, a global situation here. I like this. I like this. And here's the other part. Sometimes I admit I don't fully understand how connected Jack is to the modernity of everything on like a player level. Like, I know Jack's a smart guy and negotiates multi-million dollars. I know Jack's a smart guy. Some of the nuance and modernity of all this, sometimes I do wonder if Jack doesn't get all that. You know who would, though? Brady. That's the key to this. If this was just something Captain Jack was running on his own, I don't know if I could fully trust what he's saying and doing. And I don't know if he gets everything to the nth degree with the modern stuff, the way Brady Quinn's connected to that. In a way, man, Brady Quinn, I like this. Brady Quinn has respect and admiration from people like my age and older. As a guy that we all liked as a player, and he's just a perfect spokesman for the university. He's got it all put together. He's well-spoken. He's respected in every circle. Like, that's beautiful. So you have that where Quinn could connect in that circle. And then he's also young enough. He gets what these players probably want and what they're looking for and what appeals to them and whatever. So Brady Quinn's like a good bridge between these younger guys on the team now and the recruits and the people like way older than me that are like in charge at Notre Dame. Brady Quinn's a good middle ground guy. I like having him involved. Good for Brady Quinn. Like, this is really, it's quite impressive. Here's the thing. I've seen people say, Brady Quinn for next AD and all that. I don't know how realistic that is or not, but I hear people say it. Here's the deal. If he's connected at this level, he's already negotiating at the top inner circle of rarefied air at Notre Dame to be in the room for all these high-level discussions about all this and NIL and what we could do with the collective, combining it so it's officially linked to Notre Dame, and now you have access to all those global business contacts. Like, that's a guy, if you had an AD track, that would be it. There is a player, there is a recruit, did the NFL thing in the media at eye level, respected by everybody. Now he's in these top boardrooms at Notre Dame negotiating and talking about all this stuff. I like it. Brady Quinn could be that liaison, bridging the gap between the modern era and the older way things are done and the older people that are doing them. That's a good little dynamic there. So good for Brady Quinn for wanting to do this for Notre Dame and do all this legwork. But when I start seeing global Notre Dame network connected with the NIL collective, now you're talking my language. Now, the next thing on this is get that Nike deal involved in this. Get that Jumpman deal in this. You're getting super modern. Get that New Balance in there just without the lawn mowing fives. It's got to be a better style than that. Get that in here. But when you're starting to talk about a global network for this ND collective, and it opens up their databases to all these Notre Dame business contacts and power players, not just in the country, but in the damn world, I'm interested. I'm very interested. So I look at this as progress. am hoping this opens up more opportunities to get creative, a lot more money, and all that. And here's the other thing, too, you guys. At some point, Notre Dame's going to have to stop acting like NIL is a dirty little word. All right? There's nothing wrong with letting people know if you have a great NIL system. I keep reading Notre Dame's in the top 10 of NIL every year. I never hear a damn word about Notre Dame being proud of that. It feels to me that Notre Dame feels like it's below them to embrace NIL publicly. So everybody knows all those benefits are there. It's not a dirty word, and it matters to the players. So as long as you wrap it in community, education, charity, and the other stuff, nobody's going to go, oh my God, Notre Dame guys are making money. This is below Notre Dame. It's not a dirty little word if you do it the right way and do it your way. Wrap it into some charity stuff. Wrap it into community. Do that. But even if I have questions about Jack, I trust Brady knows the score here. I think Brady knows what it's going to take. And I hope this is a sign that that guy's pushing it. So credit to Brady Quinn for being the liaison between starting the collective and now linking it with this global group of Notre Dame elites. This could be a game changer for Notre Dame. I just hope they lean into it and fully leverage it and not shy away from it. Let's go with this. So, good job by Brady. I hope this is a turning point and this isn't just a lot of words on a page that don't amount to anything. But it sounds like my original idea I came on this show with the day after this became announced legal. We're finally getting there. This global network. Maximize it. Use it to your advantage. What do you guys think? Let me know. Brady for AD? What do you think? Let me know.